everyone. It is a pleasure to be with all of you here in Dubai, a place powered by creativity, where artistic talents are not only welcomed with open arms, but appreciated and nurtured. Today, I'm proud to be launching the Dubai profile on Google Arts and Culture. Technology and creativity often intersect, resulting in fascinating experiences, and Google Arts and Culture is a prime example. Through this innovative platform, you will embark on a journey to explore Dubai's unique story, its rich history, vibrant culture, and ever-evolving creative scene. Thanks to the vision and the guidance of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, Dubai now holds a distinguished position on the global creative map. We are proud that it has truly become a global center for arts and culture and creativity, and a place where we empower and enable our homegrown talents and welcome creatives from all over the world, offering them a home where they can thrive on a professional and personal level. Dubai has a unique, dynamic identity rooted in the diversity of its fabric, a place of rich culture and creativity that embraces people and cultures from all over the world, and where global excellence is not just an ambition, but a reality. Today, we live in a world where adaptability and flexibility are key to progress. So it is important for the creative and cultural sector to continue to think about how technology can shape its future, whether it is in the process of creation, enhancing people's experience of art and culture, or providing more access to it. Such transitions have empowered local creative talents, attracted global artists and creative institutions, and enabled a spirit of innovation, entrepreneurship, and collaboration. And because of this accessibility to culture, the future of creativity looks bright. This is why we're happy to be launching the Dubai profile today with such an incredible partner as Google Arts and Culture. We look forward to continuing to share our inspiring stories with the world and invite you all to embark on this exciting journey with us. Thank you.
Your Highness, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, thank you really for joining us today to launch a very exciting project on Google Arts and Culture, which will help people, wherever they may be, to learn more about Dubai's culture and heritage. My name is Lino Cattaruzzi. I am the Managing Director of Google MENA. I would really like to thank Her Real Highness Sheikha Latifa bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum and Her Excellency Hala Badri for their partnership on this project. We have over 200 Googlers currently working out of our Dubai office, and they have the opportunity to experience the vibrancy of the Emirate culture. I have personally been in Dubai for 5 years next month and continue to discover new things about the city almost every week. Among my favorites, Old Dubai and all the different souks. I really like to spend time there. However, some of these cultural landmarks are lesser known to some people outside the country. This collection, launched in partnership with Dubai Cultural and Arts Authority on Google Arts Culture, is very special because it sheds light on Dubai history and helps both residents and tourists learn alike more about the city's cultural treasures, their heritage, the architectural landmarks, and of course, the art. At Google, we believe this partnership is an important example on how technology can play a role in the long-term recovery of tourism and in the region while amplifying the work of the cultural sector. Digital tools can help people learn more about travel destinations, from where to stay, where to eat, along, of course, with the traditions and many, many more things. We are very committed to helping people, wherever they may be, to explore Dubai and the MENA region as a whole. Some examples. So if you take Google Street View, for instance, it helps people get street-level details in 26 cities in Middle East and the North of Africa, including, of course, Dubai. If you take Google Search and Google Flights, that helps millions of people find the right flight for their vacations or business trips, and as well to learn more about the best places to visit and how to explore a city. Google Search and Maps also help people discover businesses online and explore the neighborhoods. We really are hoping to get over 100,000 Dubai businesses grow their online presence through our partnership with the Dubai Chamber of Commerce by adding their business profiles on Maps and Search. This will increase discoverability of those businesses. These are just some of the examples and the ways we are leveraging this technology. We're really looking forward to continue our work with our partners so that people, wherever they may be, can celebrate, experience, and learn more about not just Dubai, but the full MENA region's vibrant heritage through this innovative technology and tools. And finally, we're very happy specifically to partner with the Dubai Culture and Arts Authority on this particular initiative and look forward to continue our collaboration. Thank you very much for your time. I would really like now to hand over to Her Excellency Hala Al Badri, the Director of the Dubai Culture and Arts Authority. Thank you.
Thank you for the introduction, Lino. We are very proud to be the first government entity from Dubai to partner with Google Arts and Culture to create the inaugural Dubai profile, enabling us to bring our culture to a wider global audience. We started this journey at the height of the pandemic, when millions of people were restricted to their homes, reinforcing the increasing importance to find new and innovative ways to connect with our audiences online. Our digital partnership has enabled us to curate and share rich, in-depth stories about our diverse and unique cultural landscape, showcasing a wealth of content made available online for the first time. Through our curatorial efforts and continuous collaborations with arts and culture professionals and the local creative community, we're delighted to share their incredible stories and resources, resulting in us becoming the MENA region's largest content contributors. Commencing today, people from around the world will gain access to more than 800 high-resolution iconic images, including 120 artifacts and over 70 stories in both Arabic and English. The curated section illustrates the sheer diversity of cultural content we have to offer, including architectural marvels captured by the lens of some of the city's talented photographers, introductory exhibits giving visitors to the platform a glimpse of Dubai's hidden gems and mesmerizing natural habitats. Additionally, we shed light on many of our talented, emerging, and pioneering Dubai-based creatives, chronicling their inspiring artistic journeys. I would like to reiterate that the creation of the Dubai profile on Google Arts and Culture is the result of the collective efforts of the community itself. We would like to thank all the partners who contributed in telling Dubai's multifaceted stories while supporting our vision for Dubai to become a global center for culture, a thriving hub for the talent, and an incubator for creativity. For now, we hope visitors, wherever they are, will enjoy immersing themselves in our culture and heritage and be inspired to visit Dubai, discover our venues, and experience the cultural fabric of our city.
Marhaba. Hello, everyone. First of all, I'd like to start with an apology that I'm not there in person to launch this wonderful initiative around the culture of Dubai on Google Arts and Culture. But I'm here virtually, and I tried to also ensure that in my background there were a few trees that could, bring me the feeling of being in Dubai. Very, very happy that we are actually able to bring this to the global audiences and local audiences to everybody virtually. Firstly, I would like to thank Her Royal Highness Sheikha Latifa bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum for her collaboration and support on this project. I would say her steadfast and very dedicated support on this project. I would also like to thank the Director General Hala Badri for spearheading the work with her team and bringing such amazing content. Totally, I would say amazing, but also totally different, to a different perspective, a different idea of what we need to learn about this city. I hope this will be the first of many collaborations. I think we have been working together for a bit, and it just keeps stepping up as we go along. Before we reveal, this initiative, I also want to thank the Google team who's been working on this initiative, both in the local market as well as our Google Arts and Culture folks here. Doing these type of projects in the middle of a pandemic is obviously not straightforward, and I'm really glad that we're able to collaborate with partners and bring this to everybody. Since 2014, we have actually been working quite closely with the cultural institutions in the UAE, National Archive, the Badri Art Foundation, whose collection is fantastic, as well as broader MENA region. And our objective has really been to increase not just access to the local art and culture for domestic audiences, but more importantly for international audiences, given that Google Arts and Culture has a very large reach internationally. And I think projects like the Art and Soul of Mosul, which I think was one of the most, touching projects for me with Radio Algad, which really shed light on the stories of, how people dealt with, what was going on in Mosul, but also really focused on from the perspective of artists, using machine learning, for example, with projects like Fabricius, where Egyptologists can decipher hieroglyphics in a very interesting way. They're just few examples of the kind of stuff we've been doing in the region, and I think, it's early days for us in this region. There is so much opportunity, potential, and collaboration with partners. Today, we're launching our first collaboration with Dubai Culture. It's really more of a kind of, I think, visually stunning way to understand the transformation of Dubai, its formation 50 years ago, its people, heritage, and the creative capital it is today. I think for me, what I love the most about the project, apart from the contemporary aspects, which I think is fantastic and we all hear about, is really the traditional craftsmanship, the traditional ways and things, how it used to be done, some of the beautiful photography. And so I felt a much more deeper appreciation for the city after going through some of these wonderful stories. Something that, I think is pretty amazing is the volume as well. I mean, we've got 80 digital exhibitions, over 800 photographs, over 25 plus audio and video interviews, all of this on one easy platform to understand and learn. I don't think it's complete. I think there'll be more, but it's enough to get started. And so, I'm just happy, and thank you to the partners. Thank you to the people who worked on them from the partners. I really appreciate it. So go ahead, download the app, go to the website, do however you want to access it. It's free, it's non-commercial, and I hope it'll give you a lovely, taste of the sunshine, Dubai, and next time you go there, you maybe, can give a few tips to people on the history that maybe they don't know about. So all the best, and now I'm going to be handing over to my colleague at Google, Rasha, who is going to give you a guided tour of the initiative on Google Arts and Culture. Marhaba, and thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Amit, for the introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rasha, and I work on Google's Government Affairs and Public Policy team. I would first like to start by thanking Her Highness and Her Excellency and the wider Dubai Culture team for this great partnership. I'm very excited to guide you today through a demo to see what the project actually looks like. And you can visit it on your own at g.co/Dubai Culture. There's a lot more that we can actually show you, but hopefully this sparks your interest so you can explore more on your own. So let's jump right in. Since we started working with the team at Dubai Culture, we realized how many interesting stories about Dubai that many people don't know about. So we thought a nice way to start this off is by sharing some of these unexpected stories and facts about Dubai, which might surprise people, like hidden natural gems or the emerging artist scene, and my personal favorite, history told through the story of the evolution of the Emirati passports. I mentioned the rich heritage, and now you can dive into tens of stories told through fascinating artifacts and traditions like daggers, coffee, and poetry. You can also explore the skillful craftsmanship preserved over generations, like the tali and al-khus. If, like me, you're curious how people used to live in Dubai, then you can now watch people's personal stories of what their lives looked like back in the day, from boat builders and fishermen to craftswomen and pearl merchants.
القلافة تعودت عليها وشفت يعني أني عندي هواية، حتى الآن أنا عندي هواية حق القلافة. عندنا السفن أول شيء الصندوق.
Today's modern skyscrapers and towers have fascinating architecture, but you might want to check out the historical districts and how they were built, with narrow alleyways to create shade and a wind tunnel for people to endure the heat. And of course, we cannot miss the modern, beautiful skyline of Dubai. The team has also commissioned 10 photographers to capture Dubai during the golden hour, and you can now explore these photographs online for the first time. The city is transforming into a creative hub supported by numerous cultural institutions and initiatives like Al Sirkal and Art Dubai. This has inspired local artists and expats alike to find space for their artistic voice and expression. You can now listen to these 5 inspirational audio interviews with artists like Marta Lemafsek and the band Noon on what it's like to be an artist in Dubai. We, of course, have several other partners around the UAE, which you can explore. I won't spoil the project any further. This was just a sneak peek, and we invite you to check it out at g.co/DubaiCulture. Finally, I would like to thank you all for attending this event today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you take the time to explore this platform further so that you can learn more about this beautiful city. Thank you.